Lijep pozdrav! Da li vi svaki dan ustajete kako biste otišli na radno mjesto i zaradili novac? Nekad ljudima nije bio neophodan novac da bi opstali, a danas bez novca ne možeš platiti račune, natočiti gorivo, kupiti hranu. A gdje su snovi koji nekima još uvijek stoje na papiru? Znači, ljudima je novac neophodan da bi mijenjali za robu i usluge koje su suštinski važni za život. Kako vi raspolažete sa svojim novcem? Da li vi štedite novac? A da li ste znali da možete zarađivati novac pri svakodnevnim kupovinama? Ja to radim putem besplatne aplikacije koja mi vraća novac svaki put kad natočim gorivo, kad odem u kupovinu. Moji prijatelji isto to rade. Koriste ovu aplikaciju, a samo zato što sam je ja preporučila, oni štede, a ja dobivam marketinški bonus. Pitate se kako je to moguće? Internet zarada današnja je budućnost, a pasivni prihodi određuju da li ćemo zarađivati čak i dok spavamo. Samo želim da shvatite koju moć novac ima i kako možete zarađivati putem interneta. Rado ću vas informirati, zato mi se javite privatnom porukom i krenite i vi zarađivati dok spavate. Lijep pozdrav.
I got it down and I practiced, I got it down. I was able and I was willing to tell it to more people. I told my story to my family. I told my story to my kids. I told my story to my spouse. I told my story to my downline. I told my story to prospects. I told my story anywhere I could possibly tell my story. I tell it at the beginning of a phone call. I tell it when we sat down for coffee. I would tell it when we start a little presentation. I tell it everywhere. So skills build confidence. Confidence causes you to take more action. Action causes you to get more results. And it's a virtuous cycle. Up, up, up you go. The second thing I got to tell you is there are different skills for different seasons in network marketing. A lot of people don't realize this, but it's the truth. 3 broad stages in a network marketing career. 3 broad stages in a network marketing career. Stage number 1, $0 to $100,000 a year. And guess what this stage is defined by? Learning the basic fundamental skills and working your butt off. That's what that stage is defined by. And it's a little bit of a mind trick, because when you join network marketing, they tell you, well, you're going to have time freedom, and you're going to have residual income, and you're going to have duplication, and you're going to have all this stuff. Guess what? In stage 1, you don't get any of that. All you get is hard work. Hard work. And your life is going to swing out of balance. You're not going to have time freedom in the first stage. You got to work your butt off, and you have to learn the skills. Okay? That's what stage 1 is defined by. Stage 2, broadly speaking, is 100,000 to $1 million. And let me tell you what that stage is defined by. It's defined by duplication and promotion. You can't just keep working hard with the basic fundamental skills and hope to go to $1 million. You can get to 100,000, but to get to $1 million, you're going to hear from tons of $1 million earners over the course of these 3 days. To get to $1 million, you've got to learn how to duplicate yourself, and you have to learn how to promote within your organization. Promote events, promote your product, promote your system, promote your tools, promote your company, promote an activity. You got to learn about duplication and promotion. You got to lean into that in addition to the fundamental skills. And phase 3 in your network marketing business, phase 3 in your network marketing business is $1 million and above. $1 million and above. Now, to grow your business, once you're at $1 million, it's not just about duplication and promotion anymore. It becomes about leadership development in yourself, and leadership identification, mentorship, and communication on your team. The duplication of more leaders on your team. The more true leaders you have on the team, the higher your income can go. Going from the $1 million to $2 million, $2 million to $3 million, $3 million to $4 million, that all has to do with leadership in yourself and leadership duplication on your team. So throw into the chat, what stage are you in right now? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? Some 1s, some 3s, some 2s. Congratulations, 3s. And I got to ask, how many of you that are in stage 1 are ready to make a decision to get yourself into stage 2? Show me some hands if you're ready to get yourself into stage 2. Let's get that 6-figure thing done. And how many in stage 2 are sick and tired of sitting around at that 6-figure thing? You want to get the 7-figure thing done. How many people would like to do that? Let me see some hands, some of the 6-figure earners. I see you. Let's get that 7-figure thing done. All right, so skills. Environment's number 1. Skills number 2. Third thing, you need to learn now more than ever. You have to learn to adapt to change quickly. Most people hate change. Guess what the best entrepreneurs in the world do? They adapt to change quickly. What did we have to do? It was September of last year, and we had GoPro coming up. We saw what happened in the world, and we made a decision, and we built this studio in order to be able to reach the world. That's an example of adapting to change quickly. But today, in network marketing, guess what? If you're not actively utilizing social media, if you're not actively utilizing technology, if you put your head in the sand and you're waiting for things to come back to what they used to be, you're going to get demolished. Right now, network marketing is a tale of two cities. There are those who are waiting for face-to-face to come back. They're praying for it to happen. And those who have just adapted quickly and said, I'm going to utilize social media. I'm going to, yes, when we can get back face-to-face, I'll still utilize that. But you got to learn. If TikTok is where people are getting recruits, we got to talk about TikTok. I don't care if you like it or not. We have to adapt. We have to adapt to different strategies. We have, just like we've adapted to Zoom in order to be able to connect with people, we've got to adapt. So what I want you to pay attention to, this key, adapting to change quickly. You need to prepare yourself and to prepare your teams, because who knows what's going to happen a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. There'd be holograms walking around on the sidewalk. We don't know. We have no idea. But wherever it goes and whatever we need to do in order to be able to serve our teams and reach our community and help people with our opportunity, we've got to be willing to adapt quickly. Some of your compensation plans in your companies need to change because the times have changed. And you've got to, instead of fighting that and being afraid of it and being scared and having a scarcity mentality, you've got to embrace the fact that some change is going to need to happen. Your products may need to change. The commissions on those products may need to change. 1,000 things could happen, but here's the thing. If you decide right now, I'm going to be ready to change. I'm going to pay attention to what's working in the world right now, and I'm going to prepare my team to be the fastest team in the world when it comes to accepting new things and moving into the future. Show me some hands if you're ready for that. Come on, let me see. Be ready for change. Key number 4, self-investment. Self-investment. Why is this so important? Here's why this is important. You're the asset. You are. It's not the building, and it's not the inventory, and it's not the employees, and it's not the infrastructure. It's you. Show me somebody who does not invest in developing themselves, and I will show you somebody who's operating at 2% of their potential. It makes no sense. Now, you're all here, so you've already agreed with this concept. Hey, I'm going to invest in 3 days. I'm going to invest in growing my business. But you've got to learn some new skills. You need to surround yourself with excellence. You need to make sure that you are operating at your prime. One of my son's best friends plays football in the NFL, okay? And His whole career is based upon the health and the strength of his body. Pull one muscle, and he doesn't get paid. Twist one ankle, and he doesn't get paid. He has to invest in the development and the protection of his body in order to be able to perform. You've got to invest in the development and the protection of your mind, your skills, your strategy, in order to perform at a higher level. And some of you were willing to, how many of you, raise your hands if you went to university, you went to college? Raise your hands, let me see. And put into the chat, how much did you pay to go to college? How much did you pay? Put it in the chat. Let me see. 290,000, 80,000, too much, 65,000, 150,000 in debt, 6 figures, thousands, 25,000, 150,000. Now, how much have you invested in yourself in network marketing? Put that number into the chat. Be honest. Look at the difference between these two numbers. Okay? Now, what did your college degree create for you? The degree itself. What did it create for you? Most of you aren't even using your degree. For most of you, having the degree didn't even get you the job. For most of you, it certainly didn't help you keep the job. But developing the skills here, you can go from phase 1 to phase 2 like that if you develop you. You can go from phase 2 to phase 3 like that. If you treat yourself like an income-producing machine that needs to be refined, honed, developed. Think about this. This is really important. Don't skimp out on you. You're the asset. Number 5, mentors and masterminds. I've learned in my life that a mentor is a priceless thing. A mentor is a priceless thing. And I got to tell you, let me ask you a question. What would you rather have? Okay, I'm going to give you the first one as number 1, and I'll give you the second one as the number 2. So you'll put 1 or 2 into the chat, okay? Would you rather have a mentor that became a close personal friend, that spent personal time with you, maybe came to your house, molded you, challenged you, took you to lunch, took you to breakfast, hung out with you, helped you get better? Or 2, a virtual mentor that you never met, but they gave you great information. What would you rather have, 1 or 2? Almost all ones. Almost all ones. Now, let me tell you a secret about mentors. And the millionaires that you know would agree with this secret. A virtual mentor is better. Way better. And I'll tell you why. Jim Rohn was my biggest mentor in my life. He helped me so much. He's passed away 10 years ago, something like that. Yeah, about 10 years ago. But Jim Rohn was amazing. And imagine Jim Rohn was a close personal friend of the family, and he agreed to come to my house when I was in my 20s, starting off in network marketing, and he had this course called The Challenge to Succeed. And he agreed to come to the house and give me personally the challenge to succeed. I'd sit on the couch and I'd take notes, and he'd give me the presentation. And then he gave me his phone number. I could call him from time to time if I got stuck. Fantastic, unbelievable. Would Jim Rohn come back and give that course to me the next day again? Yes or no? Nod your head or shake your head. Would he come back the next day and give me the same 3 hours again? Nope. What about once a week? Would he do it once a week? Let's say he was really close friends with the family. Nope. Once a month? Nope. Once a year? No. He gave it to me. And I was what I was at that moment. I was able to absorb what I could absorb in that moment. But that was all I got. Here was what happened to me in real life. I didn't know Jim Rohn. I was a struggling young man. But I bought his audio program called The Challenge to Succeed. And I listened to that audio program 1,000 times. It was 3 hours long. So I got 3,000 hours of Mr. Rohn into my brain. Every time I listened to it, I heard something else. I heard something I didn't hear before. 3,000 hours minimum. Which one was more valuable? Jim Rohn coming to my house and being my friend, or Jim Rohn being my mentor and giving me 3,000 hours of him without him even realizing he was my mentor? Now, which one would you want? Him coming to your house, number one, or him being a virtual mentor, number two? Yes, I will tell you, but my greatest mentors were people that I'd never met. Some of my greatest mentors. Now, I ultimately met Jim Rohn and we became friends, but Tony Robbins was a mentor. Elon Musk is a mentor. He doesn't know it. Jeff Bezos is a mentor. He doesn't know it. Tony Robbins is a mentor. We're friends, but he was a mentor to me for 15 years before he even knew I existed. Virtual mentors are priceless. So find yourself somebody that you can learn from, that you can grow with, that you can absorb their information, that you can take advantage of what technology can do virtually instead of having to count on somebody coming to your house and rescuing you. You can be actively involved in your own rescue. You don't need anybody else. So create a group of mentors that are going to direct you into your future. Ogmandino, yes, Claire says. Ogmandino. He was a huge mentor of mine, and then we became friends. Crazy. You'll attract your mentors, but my friendship was nice. His information as a virtual mentor was life-changing. That's the difference. So I said mentors and masterminds. Mentors are, you can create a group of people that will guide you and direct you in your network marketing journey to save time, to move forward more efficiently. They're like a literal time machine. You engage with this mentor and you become 3 years smarter without being 3 years older. They're literally like a cheat. They're like a shortcut. So mentors, number one. Masterminds, number two. What do I mean by that? Your environment again. Surround yourself with people that are going in the same direction as you. Surround yourself with people that have the same dreams as you. Surround yourself with people that are more successful than you. They will pull you up. So create your own mastermind. For this weekend, we are a mastermind. Together, sharing ideas, learning and growing. So mentors and masterminds. Number 6, speed. Speed. Speed is a key. Slow and steady does not win the race. Not for an entrepreneur. Slow and steady will starve you to death. You need to add speed to your network marketing business. Speed in making a decision. Speed in getting something done. Speed in recruiting faster. Speed in getting to a rank faster. Create velocity within your organization. Have your organization be known for speed. Let's do it. Let's sell out our company's next convention. Let's get the people in our organization to the first rank. Let's qualify them for fast start. Michelle Santa Maria says, I speak too fast. Sorry, I get excited. If you think I speak too fast, wait till you get some of the other people coming up. Here's the thing. Speed. Speed. The big myth. I'd rather be the turtle than the rabbit. Not in network marketing. You know, people say, well, you can't beat somebody that won't quit. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If somebody's just like doing this is what they're, inch by inch, it's a cinch. You know, I'm going to get to success. Slow and steady wins the race. You know, I don't need to be fast. I just need to stay involved. You know how many people I've known over the course of my life that they're like 5 years into their network marketing journey and they're like, I'm still here. I'm still alive. They haven't rank advanced in forever. They haven't recruited anybody in forever. They haven't added new customers in forever. And they think by hanging around, it's going to create success for them. You've got to put some speed into your business. Recruit 20 people in 30 days. Go on a 90-day run.